It's a chilly day today here at Manchester, and we are at the 11th annual Northern Vegan Food Festival right here at the Sugden Sports Centre. The environment inside, however, is completely opposite of the winters outside. It is warm, it is colourful, and you can literally smell the delicious vegan food in the air. There's over 100 counters here selling all sorts of different products, all 100% cruelty-free and vegan. Here I have with me Maz from the Vegan Cooking School, who's going to tell us a little bit more about what their mission is here, what this stands for, and what they're here to do. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Hiya.
Okay, so my first question to you is what this event means to you. What motivates you to be here, spread your message, do what you do?
So the best thing about being here today, so I work with Cook and we're the cookery school with the Vegetarian Society, and one of the best things coming about to wholly vegan events is everyone's like super interested, we get really good questions and people are just really invested in what's going on, so it's kind of like an easy win for me to start off with. Sometimes I have to do a little bit of convincing of the benefits of having a vegetarian and or a plant-based diet, but that's a big tick already done here.
And talking about the easy win, right? Being in this food space, initially when you did transition to making vegan food or focusing on that, did you face any pushback or were there any challenges that came? Because in the mainstream, we see a lot of meat being eaten.
Yeah, I mean, at the school, when people come to Cook, we're in the centre of Manchester now. When people come to the school, obviously they've paid money to come and visit and have a class with us. They want to learn. They want to learn more about vegetarian and vegan food, how they can cook that for themselves and their friends, and really increase the plant matter in their lives. Sometimes when we're out and about at events, because we don't always do just plant-based events or vegetarian events, we do all sorts of events. So sometimes we do get some interesting questions. I mean, we're not here to really preach, we just want people to start on that journey of increasing the plant matter in their lives, vegetarian food in their lives, and decrease the meat in their lives. And do you know what? Some people will go fully veggie, but we just want people to be open-minded and start on that journey.
Yeah, that's a great approach, right? And another one of my questions regarding that approach is that when you are kind of trying to motivate more people to eat more plant-based diets, do you think that events like these help for people who are non-vegans, or do you think events like these are primarily for people who are already fully convinced about a vegan lifestyle?
I mean, it really is a mix. I mean, for start, this isn't just about food, these events here. I mean, I work with food, but a lot of these traders are doing a lot of other things around being better for the planet, vegan lifestyle, saving animals. There's a lot of different reasons why people are vegan and have a plant-based lifestyle. For me personally, you never know who's going to walk through the door, so you've always got to be pretty open-minded and just be aware that, do you know what, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and just, have a little listen, but obviously try and get what you want to say across as well.
And lastly, usually you read everywhere that London is supposed to be the vegan food capital of the UK. So do you see Manchester kind of catching up? Do you see that there's a lot more options here now, and what is happening in the northern cities?
So in Manchester at the moment, like everywhere, it's quite hard for businesses. Vegan is quite often a lot about the food, and food business has been a little bit up and down. Unfortunately, we've had quite a few vegan businesses closed, but then we've had quite a few stalwarts that are still really going for it. And I'm a street food trader also, as there are street food traders here at this event, and we're all still going strong selling our veggie vegan food. We just sometimes have to be a little bit pick and choosy about where we go, just so that we can make the most of the products we're trying to sell. So hit and miss that one. I wish it was better, but there's times where it's awesome, but there's like any business, it's up and down.
So like you heard right now, everybody here is trying to make a little difference that they can through their work, through their products, through their food and everything. That is what the festival has been all about. This is me, Ira Deshpande, signing off from Beckett Now.